People, come closer. Me I tell you say sometime one time people illegal over foreign and go through some struggle. Can you believe say a mother really and truly I go through a struggle like this? Please, may I beg you to listen to this.
It all started last year, July 2025. I came to the States illegally with my child. Upon my entry, I came in, everything was okay. I was staying with a family member. Also, that family member had to work. She was doing a live in, and me and my son was there. I also get a living job at the same time, also. I didn't want the both of us to separated because I'm a mother and I need my son close. It ended up when I reached out to a family member of my child. I said, "Hey, could I come live with you?" Before I took the offer. She said, "Oh, I cannot take you, but I can take the child." I said, "Okay." I said, "Okay, no problem then." My brother picks up the child and he dropped the child by her. While the child was there, she tried to get him into a school. They said she couldn't get him into a school unless she got a letter from the mother saying that she need guardianship right to get the child into the school. Knowing me now, I thought we're family, so I gave her that guardianship. Throughout July, she have the child go straight up until April, March. Sorry, March. I was working that entire time saving. I finally save up some money. I got my work permit and I got my social and I have a state ID. Now I decided to rent an apartment in March. God is so good. That apartment was approved. A two-bedroom with bathroom. It's a gated community. I reached out to her after get approval for the apartment. I said, "Hey, I got an apartment. I will be taking back the child now. Is that okay?" She told me make arrangements and then send me. And I said, "Okay, no problem." I went ahead, I purchased a ticket. I gave her 1 month notice priority to the ticket to let her know that the child will be flying on the 30th. When the 30th come, nobody called me to say, "Hey, I dropped the child to the airport," or whatsoever. No response. I've been calling. All the way in the night now, she's like, "Oh, my husband wasn't here. No one wasn't here to take the child to the airport." So I said to her, "Why no one told me this earlier? Remember, I gave you guys 1 month priority notice about the flights. You could have told me so I could have paid a stewardship." She said, "Okay, change the date till the next Sunday." I went ahead and changed the date to Sunday with a stewardship because I call his dad and his dad confirmed they said to change the date to Sunday, which I did. On Sunday, they still didn't show up at the airport. That money waste. Okay. Now I don't hear from him from May, June, July. I reach out to the police station where the child, telling them that this person has my child. I haven't heard anything. So if they could go by the house just to know if the child is alive, because I've kept calling her phone, calling her husband, calling everyone in that house. No one is answering. Upon the police arrival, they didn't see anyone there. When they go back, they see the mother of the person who was my child. According to them, the first thing they told the police, since April, I haven't sent any money. So I said to them, "Why would I send any money? You guys let my child miss his flight for no reasonable excuse. And you guys do it deliberately because you want my child to stay there with you." The police said, "Okay, then, ma'am." She said you should make arrangements and come and get your child. At this time, with the arrangement, I got the social and the work permit, but I didn't have the ID. I recently got the ID. So I needed an ID to travel in the States because they couldn't use their Jamaican passport anymore. It's not safe. I said, "Hi, I bought my child." I call her again. hey, I bought a ticket for my child. This was August 1st. I said, hey, I bought a ticket for my child to fly on August 9th with the stewardship because my workplace told me they couldn't give me any time to go over there. So I said, okay, my boss said, why you don't let the stewardship bring him? It's safe and this is America. So I took my boss' advice, booked the tickets, which I have all the proofs, the message and the tickets. I booked the tickets for my child to fly with the stewardship. August the 9th come. They told me that they don't think it's safe for him to travel with the stewardship. And I'm like, this is crazy. That's what she told me. It's not safe for her to hand over a child to the stewardship. She said it's not safe for a child to travel with the stewardship. I said, why are you doing this? Why are you taking my child from me? When I was giving you custody of my child, I thought we were family. This is why I comfortably hand over my child to you, never expecting I will have to fight to get back my child. I told you since March that I got an apartment for me and my child, and I have to be going back and forth with you. Apparently, her husband, I stopped receiving calls. She stopped receiving my call and she stopped taking call. I went ahead one day, called her husband. The message he told me, we are gonna get you deport. Stop calling my wife. No, school open up now. One day a man said to me, call the school. The school would tell me, oh, miss, you are banned from calling to speak to the. That's the notice we get, and your name has removed off the pickup list. Please to contact the guardianship. Let she tell you why. And I'm like, this is crazy. I'm the one who give the guardianship order to the school onto her. And now I am removed from the pickup list and to talk to him over the phone. Today is my child's birthday. I've been calling them since Thursday to make arrangements to send cake or whatever needed. Nobody answer. You know what she told me? Oh, if you need the child, I should pay her from for what she spent on that child from the moment I stop sending stuff. And to be honest, why I stopped sending stuff because they made my child miss his flight 3 times. Only job they had to do bring my child to the airport on April 30th so I could have had him. No, after all of that, she went ahead behind my back because I didn't know this because me and him father wasn't corresponding. The child father could call me today and told me that they tell him to go to a JP in Jamaica, get a paper notarized that he's giving them full custody of the child. I asked her up to yesterday, I sent her a message. Why are you doing all of this? For what cost? Me and you don't have any problems. I don't have any problem. Jamaica, yard or abroad, anyone can testify to this. I am a great mother. Why are you doing all of this? Is it for money? Whatever you spend on that child, name the price. That's what I told this lady. Now she's gonna tell me, oh yes, you can come pick up for your child, but you will have to talk to ICE and the police when he gets here. I said, no problem. If that is the case for me to get my child, I will go through any amount of ICE, any amount of police because I'm not leaving America without my child. Imagine I don't do anything and you get up want to take my child from me. For what reasons? Now that I'm not going to say me and my baby father have issues ups and down, but at the end of the day, my child father has always understand me and he know every decision I've made, it was always for all of us. The right decision for me, him, and our son. So he's not mad at me because he know every decision I take it was the best for us. So I don't know why this son want to take my child. I don't know where it's coming from. And I keep on asking her up to today, what is the issue? I was very comfortable. If I know that you were a person I could trust, I would hand over my child. I wouldn't hand over my child. I would have ended up in a shelter with my child, but I thought you were trustworthy. Why I hand over my child to you? So the sad part of it now, she's in Indiana, Mariana, and I'm in California. So this where is the problem line now? So she told me now, because I told her I'm flying for my child. She told me that I have to deal with the police and ICE. I tell her no problem because I have every message, every phone call, every flight ticket that I book for my child in my phone, and every money that has dealt to her, every food that I send Uber Eats, every grocery that I send by Walmart. I have all of those receipts and every Amazon purchase to her house. And I can boldly tell any judge, yes, Your Honor, I stopped sending money in April 2025 when they decided not to send my son to me. Nadia, I am going to send you a voice note with my child whispering, Mommy, do not send any food come over here because every time you send food, they said I must not beg you anything. No, this is my child been calling me 5 different nights at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., giving me stories about these people. And what I've noticed, Nadia, before all of these late night calls with my child, when I used to call him in the daytime, when I'm talking to him, he wouldn't respond without him looking side or looking up. You know, as if you're talking to a child, but someone is in the room, but you're not seeing them. But by its face expression, I know that someone is in the room because he kept looking at the person before he responds to me while we're on video call. As he tell me that, oh mommy, shut me up in my head. I said for what? Because they ordered the KFC and I open it. I'm gonna send you the voice note because me used to say, oh, me not illegal and I ice them one call for me. But I already make up my mind. If I have to go home, I rather go home with my child. Because that my heart would feel much better. I will be at peace. But no one is going to take my child away from me. I've had that child 8 years ago. And 8 years ago, every birthday, I'm always doing something for my child. And what I still don't understand, what have I done to these people? Why they want to take away my child? What I have done to these people? Anybody can help and reach out, give me advice how to go about this. I am also going to take the plane to go and get my child, which they told me they will be calling police and whosoever. I am not going to be afraid. I'm going boldly. I just would like if anyone out there would like to help or give any advice, I'll be appreciated.